Students, how are you all? I hope you all must fine. Yes, stay at home and stay safe. Okay, today we are going to see lesson 1, heat. Okay, what is heat, children? Yes, heat is a form of energy. Heat is a form of energy. Okay, first, we see sources of heat. There are 4 sources of heat. There are 4 sources of heat. First one, sun. Next one, combustion, burning. Third one, friction. And the fourth one, electricity. We get the heat from these 4 sources: sun, burning, friction and electricity. Now we see sun. How you get the heat from the sun? Students, you already know that if we feel warm, we sit in the sun, we feel warm due to the heat. So the sun gives us heat. If you sit in the sunlight, you should feel hot because sun will produce the heat. So the sun is the main source of the heat. Sun is the main sources of the heat. Okay. The things which gives us heat are known as the sources of heat. Okay. Next one, combustion, burning. The heat energy can be generated by the burning of fuels like wood, kerosene, coal, charcoal, petrol, oil in our home. How do we get the heat energy to cook food? Yes, we get the heat from the gas. In our home, we get the heat from the what? Gas. So, the burning candle gives us heat. The burning firewood also gives us heat. The burning gas gives us heat. Gas, kerosene, electric heater, everything they gives us heat. Okay. Next. But you unlight the candle, an electric heater does not burn. They does not burn to give the heat. Are you clear, children? What are the sources of heat? Sun, burning, combustion, friction and electricity. Okay. Next, friction. Rub your palms for some time and then hold them to your cheeks. First, you rub your palms and then hold them into the cheeks. How you feel? Becomes hard. It becomes hard because of the friction, because the heat substance rubbing between the two surfaces. So, you get the heat. So, rub your palms means you get the heat due to the friction. Next, electricity. When electric current flows through the conductor, the heat energy is produced. Yes. How an electric heater gives us heat? Yes, electric heater runs with the help of the electricity. So, the electricity produces heat in the electric heater. The electricity produces heat as iron box, water heater, electric heater also. So, the electric current is flows through the conductor and then the heat energy is produced. Are you clear, children? Are you understood? Okay. Next, heat. Molecules in objects are constantly vibrating or moving inside objects. We cannot see that movement with our naked eye. Here, the molecules means small substance. What is that? Small substance. See this picture. The particles before heat. This molecule, see this molecule. Before heat, the particle is like this. After this, after heating the particles, the molecule will split. Okay. So, while you heat the boiling water, the molecules will split and turn in the several small substance. While we heat the boiling water, many molecules are present in that water It will heat means automatically the molecules will split into the many small substance. Okay. Okay, but we cannot see these molecules through the naked eye. We cannot see these molecules through the eye. When we heat the object, the vibration and the movement of molecules increases. At the same time, the temperature of the object also increases. Here, when we heat the water, the movement of molecule is vibrating. Okay, the movement of molecules will vibrate, and then the molecules also increases, and the same time the temperature also increases. Are you clear, children? Are you understood? Okay, here the see down. Thus heat is an energy that rises the temperature of a thing by causing the molecules in that thing to move faster. So this is the 2-mark question. Please note down, children. Heat is an energy. Heat is an energy that rises the temperature of a thing by causing the molecules. Already I told molecules means very small substance. Okay, the small substance in a thing to move faster. Okay, are you understood? Okay, next. Heat is not a matter. It does not occupy space. Heat does not occupy the space. Okay, already you know light, sound, electricity also does not occupy the space, and it does not have any weight also. So the heat does not occupy the space and has no weight. So heat is the form of energy. Heat is the form of energy. Next. So the heat is measured using the SI unit is joule. What is that? The SI unit of heat is joule. But most of the times we use only calorie. So the SI unit of the heat is joule and calorie. The unit is calorie also maximum used. Okay. Are you understood, children? The unit of heat is what? Joule. But most of the time we use only calorie. Okay. Are you clear? Yes. Next, hot and cold objects. Hot and cold objects. In our day-to-day life, we come across a number of objects. Yes. Some of them are hot and some of them are cold. Yes. Some objects are hot objects and some objects are cold. For example, hot object means what? Coffee, tea. Cold means ice cream. Like that, objects are different objects are there. So we decide which object is hotter than other. Okay, we use the tip of the finger to find out whether the tea cup is heat to drink or whether milk has been cooled. Okay, here what they said means, take a one glass you take water, and another glass you take cup of tea. You touch the water means it should be very cold, and touch the cup of tea means it must be hot. So while you touch the object, you feel hot or cold. Okay. Next, here they give an activity for you. Take a 3 bowls. The first bowl should be very cold water, and the next one is the lukewarm water. Lukewarm water means what? Normal water. And the third bowl, hot water. Okay. First, you keep the right hand in cold water. Right hand in cold water and left hand in hot water. After a few minutes, take them out. Okay. And shake off the water and put both hand in the middle bowl. Already I said middle bowl is the normal water. Right side cold water and left side is the hot water. So you take 3 bowls of water. Right side you keep cold water, left side you keep hot water, middle normal water. First you keep the hand in cold water, right side, and next hand in the left side, hot water. After that, shake off them and put both hands in the middle bowl. How you feel? Here see. Right hand tells us the water in the bowl is hot. Already you keep the right hand in the cold water, but you keep in the normal water, that time the hand will feel hot. Okay, but this side, the left hand, you keep in hot water. After that, you keep in the normal water, your hand should feel cold. This is the process of temperature. By touching it, how you cold or hot. Okay, next, the measuring of temperature by touching is, we find out the whether it is cool or hot. Okay, the next one, temperature. The next one is what? Temperature. The definition of temperature: the measurement of warmness or coldness of a substance is known as temperature. The temperature is the quantity that tells us how hot or cold, how the object is hot or cold. So the temperature is degree of hotness or coldness. So the temperature is degree of the hotness or coldness. Like the boiling point of water is very hot because of the high temperature. So the measurement of warmness or coldness of the substance is known as temperature. This is also 2 mark question. Please now note down, children. What is temperature means? You write the measurement of warmness or coldness of the substance is known as temperature. The SI unit of temperature is Kelvin. What is that? The SI unit of temperature is Kelvin. Already you saw the SI unit of what? Heat. Heat is what? SI unit of heat is joule or calorie. Here the SI unit of temperature is Kelvin. Here you see Celsius and Fahrenheit are the other units used. Here you use Celsius and Fahrenheit for most of the time. Celsius is called as centigrade. Celsius we call as centigrade. Okay. Okay. And you like the boiling point of the water very hot because of the high temperature, and you touch the ice cream very cold because of the low temperature. When we put the pot of water on the stove and heated, the temperature rises. So here the heat is the form of energy and it is caused by the temperature. It means the temperature is the expression of heat energy. The temperature is the expression of what? Heat energy. Here see, one activity is given for you. Take water in the vessel and place the vessel on the stove. Okay. You having thermometer in your home means, please place the thermometer in the boiling water and see the temperature level and mark it as the, and notice that temperature how it is rising. For example, while you are boiling the water, the temperature will be at 97 degrees Celsius means you write in the note 97 degrees Celsius. Like that, you having the thermometer means you check it down in your home. Okay, this is the activity for you. Next, normally the room temperature of water is approximately 30 degrees Celsius. Normally in your home the water temperature is what? 30 degrees Celsius. When we heat the water, its temperature rises. When we heat the water, the temperature automatically rises, you already know. So that time the boiling point of water is 100 degrees Celsius. How many degrees Celsius? 100 degrees Celsius. If we cool the water, it freezes. Yes, automatically the water will freezes. At that time you check the temperature 0 degrees Celsius. While we heat the water, you get 100 degrees Celsius. While we cool the water, you get 0 degrees Celsius. Are you understood, children? What is temperature? Yes, temperature means warmness or coldness or measured by the substance is known as temperature. Next, heat and temperature. Already you saw heat and temperature one by one. Now differentiate between heat and temperature. The heat and temperature are not same thing. They in fact mean two different things. First one, temperature is related to how fast the molecules move or vibrate with the substance. Yes, while we boil the water, the temperature, the molecule of the substance are split into the many particles. So the temperature level rises. So temperature is related to how fast the atoms or molecules are vibrate in the substance. Next, heat. Heat not only depends on the temperature but also depends on how molecules are vibrate in that object. Not only heat means what? Not only depends on the temperature, it depends on the molecules how they vibrate in the object also. Are you understood? Yes. The temperature measures the average kinetic energy of molecules. The temperature always measures the average kinetic energy of molecules. Heat measures the total kinetic energy of the molecules. Temperature only measures the average kinetic energy of the molecules, but heat measures the total kinetic energy of the molecules in the substance. Okay, are you understood, children? Yes. Next, you see, total heat is measured by calorie. Yes, already I said heat is SI unit of heat is measured by the calorie. SI unit of the heat is measured by joule, but most of the time we are using the calorie. So here the total heat is measured by calorie. The amount of heat needed to rise 1 gram of water by 1 degree centigrade. 1 gram of water is denoted by 1 degree centigrade. Okay, are you understood? Flow of heat. What is the meaning of flow of heat? The analogy between temperature and water level. Here see the water having many different places in water. So the different places having different levels. Yes or no? For example, you see pond, the water level is increases, but you take one cup of tea, see that cup of tea having very less amount of water only. Sorry, less amount of water only. Yes. So the water level increases in different places. Here we see thermal contact and thermal equilibrium. Thermal contact and thermal equilibrium. Before that, we see thermal equilibrium. When two bodies are placed in the thermal contact. When two bodies are placed in the thermal contact. For example, you take two bodies A and B. First body temperature is higher than that of the second body. For example, A is higher than that of the B. So during the first time the A object is very less amount of heat, and the next time during that contact A, B both of them having same level of the temperature. So the heat will flow from hot body to the cold body. The heat will continue to flow from the bodies at the same temperature. So we call as the thermal equilibrium. When two bodies are placed in the thermal contact, the heat energy will be transferred from hot body to the cold body. This transfer of heat energy continues as same degree of hotness or coldness. We call as thermal equilibrium. We call as thermal equilibrium. And what is the meaning of thermal contact, children? The two objects are contact each other, so we call as thermal contact. So we call as what? Thermal contact. So the thermal equilibrium exists when two objects in thermal contact due to the temperature. Due to the temperature. For example, you take one hot tea and keep it in the room temperature. After 10 minutes, you saw that you touch the hot tea, the level of the temperature will decreases, because while we heat the object, the temperature level will increase. After it keep into the room temperature, the level of the temperature will decrease. This transfer of heat energy is called as the thermal equilibrium. The contact between the normal temperature and the room temperature, heat and the room temperature, this process is called as the thermal equilibrium. The heat transfer after room temperature is called as the thermal equilibrium. Okay, children, today class over. Please recap everything and note down the important points what I am said now. Tomorrow I take expansion of solids. Okay, thank you, children.